everybody, thank you so much for showing up on time. My name is Dallas. For those of you that I've never had the pleasure of doing any of these workouts with, listen, we have MC, we have Trouble Medic, we have Nausea, we have Chad B, and we have J Babe. Of course, for at least 2 minutes here, we'll have Brooke on the leaderboard with us. So please, please, please give those people a round of applause wherever you are. Give one another a round of applause for everyone showing up and showing up on time. Listen, there are 3 things that you need to know before we get into any of our workouts, any of our rides here. But this is the first thing. You want to get your resistance down to 1 and get your legs moving. If you've never done a live ride with us before, please make sure that you do your best to find at least one opportunity every single week to join us for a live ride. All right, here we go. Resistance 1 is already where you should be. Song number 1 is on. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. This song is a decently long one, so take your time. Don't be in a rush. All right, so again, resistance 1, all you're doing right now is getting your legs moving. The first of 3 things that you need to know. We have 4 resistance levels, and resistance 1 is just simply our first resistance level. It's a resistance level that we can use to warm up. It's a resistance level that we can use to kind of find out and test whether or not we're truly ready to work out today. Maybe we thought that today was going to be the day that we would crush goals and all those different kinds of cool sayings that we've come up with in the fitness world. But it is Thursday, and J-Babe would agree that Thursday could be one of the more challenging days of the week to work out, right? Had to deal with people all week, had to deal with work all week. You know, Thursday's almost like a meaningless day unless your birthday falls on that Thursday. But we're here, so we might as well make the most out of it. You also have 4 RPM zones: red, yellow, green, and blue, in order from fastest to slowest. And then you have your 2 positions, position 1 and 2, seated and climbing. Right now, your shoulders should be relaxed. Knees are driving forward. If you need to roll out your neck or anything like that, go for it. If you need to roll out your shoulders, go for it. All we're doing is increasing our resistance in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everybody. Let's go to resistance 2. Now, a lot of you know this already. Resistance 2 should still be allowing for you to maintain the same RPM that you had before. It might have been 77. It might have been 91. It might have been 88. I'm not sure what it was, but it should be the same RPM more or less, but it should just be taking a little bit more effort to accomplish. Excellent. The entire leaderboard right now is in the yellow RPM zone. And that's exactly where we want to stay. Excellent. 15 more seconds. Exactly halfway through this song, we will be getting out of our seat. Resistance 3 is upon us, but to help us get there, let's increase the resistance 3. So let's very, very quickly kind of illustrate. Resistance is 1 and 2. Resistance 1, flat roll. No headwind, no tailwind, no side wind, no parachute, nothing pushing you forward, nothing pulling you forward, just you and you. Now resistance 2, all those other things might come into play, but resistance 3, oh yeah, we're going uphill. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Some of us will definitely fall down towards the blue RPM zone. If that is not you, great. Continue to hold on to the green RPM zone the best that you can. You have approximately 75 more seconds at resistance 3. Does anyone on the leaderboard yet feel their heart rate beginning to spike a little bit? Oh, well that sucks. All right, so I'm seeing emojis here. I think that they actually told us about that. All right, so let me tell you something about me. I read my emails at work. Like I read little like group messages and stuff like that. And then I like check it off. I'm like, okay, got it. I'm glad we didn't have a meeting for this because we all know those meetings that could have just been an email. So I'm like, okay, got it. But then I forget. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, they did mention that. So shout out to Motosumo for being on top of things. Listen, resistance 4. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We don't need a fancy illustration for resistance 4. J-Babe, what is resistance 4? Okay, all right, that was close. The heaviest resistance that you can do at any particular moment. The heaviest resistance that you can do at any particular moment. Remember, shoulders relax, elbows bend a little bit, and a whole lot of focus. You have just under 30 seconds remaining. Nah, but in all seriousness, those meetings that could have just been an email, yeah. I don't know if you're like a manager or CEO, any of you out there, stop that. All of us. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. Take a seat. Then drop your resistance back down to just 3. All right, resistance back down to just 3. Like I love when you get you get an email, something like that, and then at the bottom it says management. It's like, okay, that's the stamp. I got it. Doesn't mean I agree. Just because management at the bottom, but got it. Back to position 2. Let's go. Now, for those of you who weren't here in the pre-show, well, I won't say who weren't here in the pre-show, because most of the people who were here live were here on time. But if you weren't here like 2 to 3 minutes before, you didn't hear me say this, but this is what we're doing today. We have a little more than usual out of the seat work. When you have to sit, you can make that personal decision. Unless you are not over the age of 11, you may have not figured out that you're old enough to make your own decisions. But if you are over the age of 11, grown up, 100% grown up. Now, if you are 11, do not disobey your parents. You're just a grown up here for this hour. Get ready for a 60-second resistance 4 challenge. Remember what resistance 4 is. The heaviest resistance that we can do at that particular moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. 1 minute. Trouble Medic, I feel like I'm working my left leg a little bit more than my right leg. So I'm going to try to consciously address that. Beautiful job. I'm seeing blue RPM zone all up and down the leaderboard. This is good. Keep it up. You officially have less than 10, less than 8, final 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat, drop your resistance back down to 3. Excellent job. Catch your breath, stay here in the 60s. Again, some of you may start the process of going to the 70s. If that's you, I'm not stopping you. Go for it. How many of you have heard of the show, Press Your Luck? How many of you heard of the show, Press Your Luck? 1 people, 2 people. All right, J-Babe's heard of it. It's a game show. Anyone else? All right, Chad B's heard of it. My fiance recently, maybe like 3 months, maybe 4. I don't know, maybe like 3 months ago. Maybe a little less, I don't know. Doesn't matter, the time step doesn't matter. I'm just really specific with my stories. She introduced me to that game show. And every now and then, I'll just think about what it could have been like. Right, to really just by chance, press a button and then get a reward that I may or may not deserve. Here's the thing. I am about to press a button for you, and maybe you'll get the reward that you want, and maybe you won't. But either way, we're going to position 2. Get ready for another round of work. 3, 2, 1. MC, let's go. Now make sure you're just at resistance 3. If this is 4, it's a little too heavy. If it's 2, it might be a little too light. For 1 minute, I want us to get as close to 99 RPM as we can without passing 99. So if you get 99, great. But if you pass 99, not so great. Are we ready? Excellent. J-Babe, this is fun. 3, 2, let's go. Remember that 99 is your maximum. I need you to understand that regardless of the language, Spanish, French, Hebrew, doesn't matter. Maximum and mandatory have always meant 2 different things. Always. Not opposite, but different. Ooh, I like it, Chad. 96, I'll take it. You actually motivated me to put a little bit more into it. Nazi, I'm saying 90, okay? Okay, I like it. Ten seconds, almost there. 5, 3, 1. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. So you just did 60 seconds at resistance 3. Previous to that, you did 60 seconds to resistance 4. So 4, 3, 2. That's where we're headed now. Everybody, drop your resistance to 2. Once you get your resistance to 2, I'm looking for an increase in RPM. Increase in RPM. Let's go. I'll let you know specifics once I see that everyone is in at least the green RPM zone. But until I see at least the green RPM zone from everyone, we cannot move on, and there it is. Great. Minimum 85, maximum 109. So we should see the green. Some of us will see the yellow. RPM zone, let's go. Minimum 95, maximum 109. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Look at the leaderboard. Is this everyone? Almost everyone already in triple digits. And I am not in triple digits myself. But we're seeing good stuff, and we're seeing good effort, and we're seeing good work. So let's again maintain control. Let's not be in a rush. Yes, you guessed it. 60 seconds, red RPM zone. 3, 2, 1, let's go. No, this one is not a race. This one is not a race. This is a warm-up though. This is like the preliminary round. Okay, I'm seeing red, and more red, and more red, and a dash of yellow, and a sprinkle of green. But either way, we're going, we look good, we feel good. MC, hold on to it. Whatever you have is good. I promise you, whatever you have is good. Finish it, Chad. J-Babe, that looks good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, excellent, fantastic job. Drop your resistance down one final time to 1. Everybody to resistance 1. Let's do it. I feel like we're at Ultra Music Festival right now. Like all the music's like the same tempo, same beat, but at least it's keeping us going, right? At least it's keeping us motivated. Minimum 95, no maximum. 3, 2, let's go. Minimum 95, no maximum whatsoever. Now, don't sprint because there's a 60-second race opportunity coming up. Yes! Yes, those of you who've been riding with me all month, nothing is changing. 400 yards per person, or per 30 seconds per person. However I usually phrase that, it all means the same thing. Right now on the leaderboard, we have 6 people. So 400 times 6, 2,400. That would be our goal over 30 seconds. But since we're doing 60 seconds, we have to up the ante a little bit. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 4,800 yards between all 6 of us, and I've seen every single one of us hit the red RPM zone today. So this should almost be cake. Good, good, good. Okay, all right. We're on point, we're there. Now all we have to do is finish with this same effort, with this same drive, with this same intensity, and we're gonna blast past 4,800, 15. Look at us go. Red team, finish it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done, done, and done. Excellent job. And there is a change from Ultra Music Festival to, I don't know, looks like a hip hop festival, I don't know. Lollapalooza? Probably not. Hey, listen, let's do the math real quick. 6, 4, carry the 1, So 164. No, 146, sorry. And carry the one more time. 51.46 yards. Let's say 51.50. I need you to remember that number. 51.50. Just keep that number in mind for later on in the ride. When you're ready, hands come back to your handlebars. Shoulders are relaxed, chest is open, breath is easy. Resistance 1 or 2, minimum 70, maximum 85 on your RPM. Let's go. Position 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's just been a little while since we've gotten out of our seat. So we're only doing this once here, about 45, 50 seconds. I just want to find out how you feel. Good, I'm still seeing green RPM zone. That's excellent.
In my own bubble like a Montclair. Count the money, make it sure it's all there. Designer in my closet and it's all rare. Every year it's all yeah.
15.
UGK the major way not play it don't stop. Traffic lights we going know the time until the clock. We doing digi.
Same resistance, same RPM range. 3, 2, 1. Take a seat. Same resistance, same RPM range. Minimum 70, maximum 85. Round number 2, same idea, but instead of resistance 2, we're going to resistance 3. So I need everyone right now to begin to creep your resistance back to 3. Now remember what you're thinking about for resistance 3. Stairs, hills, mountains, those little mini hills at theme parks, anything like that. Anything that drives you or causes you where it's necessary to go uphill. Here we go, 50 seconds. Position 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I want to let the non-live riders know this. Our entire leaderboard right now fell from the 80s to 70 to 80. That is because they added resistance. All right, so make sure that you also have added resistance. Good job. I'm seeing some people reach good marks and good goals and good scores. Keep working. Less than 10, less than 8. Butt down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding on to resistance 3. Whatever you do, do not lose resistance 3. Good job, good job, good job. What an incredible leaderboard who follows along. Resistance 4, the best RPM you can maintain. Go! 42, 41, 40, 39. I'm letting you know how much time you have left. Yes, we will probably start to fall into the high 60s at some point over the last 30 seconds here, and that's okay. Keep going. Everybody slows down to the blue RPM zone. Resistance 3. In 5, 3, 1. Great job. Great job. Great job. Everybody falls back down to resistance 3 while staying in the blue RPM zone, if you weren't already there. J-Babe, is that sweat or water? If it's sweat, do thumbs up. If you're like, I need a sip, do the water emoji. All right, sweat. Good. That's good. Get a good sweat today. All right, so listen and listen closely. Things are changing a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of our drills have lasted 60 seconds. At the shortest we've done up to this point, been about 45. At 45 seconds. So just to throw a little bit of a curveball at you, I would love for us to do some 15-second bursts of energy. Does that sound like something we can handle? Don't all say yes at once. All right, there we go. Here it is, 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I don't know if it's K-Faber or K-Faber, but welcome. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off at resistance 3. Some of you already know this. You can get out of your seat. We have 8, 6, good team, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. You're working a completely different energy system than you have been for most of this ride. You are now tapping into your anaerobic system. Round number 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go with Dallas. Tell me what anaerobic means. It just simply means that you're now not depending on oxygen to accomplish your movements, but you're depending on the sugars and what is referred to as ATP, phosphate creatine, in your body. Relax. All right, Dallas, now you're getting a little too scientific. It's like you're trying to show off. You're right. I'm gonna stop. Don't confuse yourself. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Eight seconds, 6 seconds, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Final round in 8, 6, 3, 2, go. Man, oh man, where'd that come from? We have 8, 6, 4, 2, excellent job. Take a seat. Stay right here at resistance 3. J-Babe, I see your recommendation for agua. So sweet and considerate. I wish that I had some, but I don't. But the show must go on. One of the greatest loves in life, for a man to lay down his life for his friends. Not only is it true, but it also rhymes. That's me laying down my life for you. All right, I'm joking. Forget what I just said. Hey, stay here in the 60s, some of you, maybe even the 50s, on your personal RPM. Resistance 4 for 2 minutes. Resistance 4 for 2 minutes. Do you understand why the 50s is an option? Excellent. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now, I recommend doing this one seated. Why? The more weight you have over your pedals, right, over your seat, the more weight you're going to put into your legs and your pedals. You don't have any weight distributed over your handlebars, so you can't really cheat it. You know what the equivalent is to? I've never used this, I guess, comparison before. But if any of you have ever done any kind of strength training, right, or maybe you had to learn how to do a push-up, perhaps they told you this. Well, let's try the push-up from a higher elevation, right? So what you would do then is you take your hands a little bit higher than being on the floor. And what will that do? Will that help? That will help distribute your weight in a different, in a different place, some to the top, some to the bottom, makes the push-up easier. Same idea here. When I go out to position 2, I've now distributed some of my weight, so it makes it a little bit easier to pull, so don't do that. If you can avoid it. Now, if you've been trying to learn how to do push-ups, and you're just like, I just can't do push-ups, and no one told you that, try it after this ride. Find like the corner of a countertop, right, and just try like 1 or 2, and watch how easy it'll be for you to do it at a higher angle than being on the floor. 3, 2, 1, relax. Everybody all the way back down to resistance 1. All the way back down to resistance 1. Let's get our legs moving. Yet again. Nausea, do you remember the number that we got to on our first race? Nausea, can't hear you. All right, got it. 5150 is what Nausea said, 5150. Well, I love a number like 5150 because it means that we can now set the bar so much higher. We can set the standard so much higher. Instead of 5150, we will be aiming for 5151. 5151. As long as we get there, we've succeeded. TM, everybody should be beginning to pick up their speed a little bit more. I'm seeing a sprinkle of green on the leaderboard. I made salmon 2 days ago, and you know what I put on there? I put a little bit of oregano. Wasn't parsley, put a little bit of oregano. So good. It added such a good flavor, a freshness to the salmon. Well, here on our leaderboard, we don't need any greens. We need yellows and reds. We need lemon. We need paprika. We need cayenne pepper. What else is yellow? We need butternut squash. I think butternut squash is yellow. I don't know. Hey, get your legs moving. 60 seconds is coming up quickly. Look at that, chat. Yep, chat. Exactly. Flavors. Here we go. 51-51. Never mind because we lost the person. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We lost the person, so we'll just go. All right, so I gotta do the math really quickly. Let's do 500 times 5. I think we can handle 500. 500 times 5, 2,500. 2,500 times 2, 5,000. Wait, that's still too high, but we'll aim for it anyway. Let's go. I'm going. Okay, I see that we actually want to get there, and we think that we can, and we're fighting, and I think that we actually might get there. This is good. We still have 15 seconds. Finish it. 5, 4, 3, 2, bang. Where do we get? Wait a second. I know why we still got there. I know why we still got there. I won't tell you why we still got there, but I do know why. The most important thing is that we got there. Leaderboard, how do you feel so far? Leaderboard, how do you feel? Great. Can I ask you for just a little bit more work before we enter into our active recovery? Yes? Excellent. So, we're going here with a little less than 10 minutes. All right, little less than 10 more minutes of work before we enter into our active recovery. Now, when we do enter into our active recovery, it is going to be well deserved. But again, we gotta focus, all right? Here we go. Position 2. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep catching your breath while you're here in position 2. Round number 1, 30 seconds. Round number 2, 60 seconds. Round number 3, 2 minutes. Here is all I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to set a bar for yourself. Take a seat, go to your best speed at resistance 3. Let's go. Listen, if you can pass 99 at a true resistance 3, where again, you feel like you're mimicking the idea of going uphill, then I will take that. I will 100% take that. 15 seconds, mark your number. Mark what you have. I'm not calling out numbers, mark what you have. Remember it. You have 8, 6, good. Back to position 2, 3, 2, 1, good job. All right, so that was your 30-second effort. Here's my challenge for you. How much longer than 30 seconds can you go towards that same goal? For example, if the highest number you got to was 89, can you get back to 89, all right, after the 30-second mark? So I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to hold back. I want you to go. I want you to treat it as if you were doing 30 seconds of work. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Here we go. Butt down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 60 seconds, and again, I want you to treat it just like you were doing only the first 30 seconds. And what you'll find out here is you're a little bit stronger than you thought you were. That is 100% what we will find out together. Good job, good job, good job. Oh man, I'm seeing everybody go higher. I'm motivated by you. "60-second recovery." Oh man. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Position 2 for 1 minute. Out of your seat. I hope that drill felt good. J-Babe liked that one. She said it was fire. As she said fire. I like it. Here, I'm gonna match your fire. Oh, maybe not. She meant fire about something else. Third and final round. 2 minutes. Seated. Can you reach that same mark one more time? And for how much of 2 minutes. Can you do it? You're about 10 seconds out. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Don't we just love when J-Babe volunteers for us? Throws up her hands, she's like, I got you. I got everybody. I'll lead by example. I'll do what I did. Hey, you know what? I actually have a little bit of a survey question for you. I think that, well, everyone besides TM as of recently, if you use the U tab, put a thumbs up. If you use the overview tab, put the fist pound. If you use the members tab, put the star eyes. So you, thumbs up, overview, fist pound, members, star. All right. All right. You, overview, overview. Okay. I like the overview tab as well. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Now let's get focused again. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You're almost there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It is so easy right now to give in, to stop early. Don't do that. Almost there. Five, 3, resistance 1. Let it go. Excellent job, everybody. Let the bad air out. Resistance 1. Let the bad air out. If I told you that you have just one final round of work, one final round of work, how would you feel? Before your active recovery, sorry. Before your active recovery. Just one more, just one more, just one more. As I told you, we will be working out of our seat for a great portion of this ride, and we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm looking for 60 seconds. I recommend going to resistance 2 once we get it started, right? You don't have to go there now, keep recovering. But I do recommend resistance 2. 60 seconds, 80 RPMs or better. You're about 15 seconds out, my friends. Remember that this is not mandatory. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you need to do it seated, do it seated. I can tell that there is someone on the leaderboard seated. I've been doing this too long. I know when people are seated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Allow your legs to move and allow your breath to relax. For those of you that don't know what active recovery it is an opportunity for you to literally do whatever you feel comfortable doing. So if you need to stretch out your legs, stretch out your legs. If you need to go light and a little bit on the faster side, then do so. Whatever you need to do here works. I just want you to do something that does not involve numbers or direction from me. All right, that's my purpose. Now, I do want to say this about this group of riders that you are. When I just asked which tab you use, I got you an overview. Not sure what Troubled Medic uses, but it does lead me to this, I guess, possibly soliloquy. And if you don't know what the word soliloquy means, you want to look it up later on today. But it leads me to this little soliloquy, possibly. I, for the last maybe week and a half, have been thinking about the subject of comparison. Comparison, how easy it is to compare ourselves to one another, how easy it is to compare our situations to someone else's, how easy it is to compare how someone else does the same job that we do. It's just easy. Regardless of whether you do it or don't do it, that is 100% besides the point. But the thing is, it's easy and it's almost impossible to escape. And the fact that you choose to escape comparison on a place where it's super easy to compare and no one else would even know that you're comparing, you opt to not do it. That's a good thing. That's good. Now listen, I don't know what you do. I don't know if you compare in other places, in other areas of life. That's your business, whatever. But it's nice. It's very, very nice to see that you're focused either on you or the team, because that's what the overview tab is focused on. The overview tab is focused on the team, and I should also be focused on getting our next song started. Here it is. Resistance 1. Minimum 75, maximum 95. Minimum 75, maximum 95. I myself usually do use the members tab just so that I can see, you know, when you join and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna be honest. I just so happened to hit the overview tab, and I just so happened to see that so far we've covered 91 and now a half miles. Guess what? We have a little more at this point than 8 minutes of work left. A little more than 8 minutes of work left. So I think that we can do a mile a minute. I don't know about you, but I think we can do a mile a minute. Right now, we want to begin to increase our RPM rate. Now listen, J-Babe, we're doing it as a team. All right, so it's not up to us to cover the entire mile. All right, but if we depend on our friends to help us, that's why the overview tab is a team thing. We'll get there. Minimum 90, maximum 110. That little bit of red is there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I want to see us reach that goal. I usually make the overview tab mandatory. I'm not making it mandatory today. I am saying that if you want to track how easy it's going to be for us to get to 100, but if you want to see it happen and go, then go ahead and join me. Get ready for a little bit more speed. We're going from 90, 110 to 100, 119 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. We are officially at the purple color, the purple phase of the ride. This represents the end. This represents the final bouts of effort and the final bouts of work. Look at that. Team average red. Team average red. You have 30 seconds left. Wrap it up. Focus and energy. Focus and intensity. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Pull your speed back. We're going right back down to somewhere around 80 to 95 on our RPM. Minimum 80, maximum 95. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We've done so much. We started off the workout working on our endurance. We had our bout of power, actually a couple. Our bouts of power work. We've done our racing. Now we want to finish this ride off just feeling free. Every 40 seconds, resistance up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I missed the joke. What happened? What happened? What happened? Was it that? Or was it the emojis? Okay, it was the emojis. Okay. All right, it was the emojis. Four, 3, 2, resistance up. Let's go. Remember, every 40 seconds. Here's the thing about life. Sometimes you don't know when the punches are going to hit, when the kicks are going to fly, and you might have to dodge out of the way, or you might have to catch it, and you might have to run with it. Either way, the point is, I'm not telling you how many of these you have. That's the point. So you're just gonna have to follow my lead until we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, look. 100 miles. Excellent. We covered 8 miles in what? About 4 minutes. 4 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes. Good job. What can we do in these final 3.5 minutes? Five, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Turn it up. Now, J-Babe, you already know this. When you get to a point when you can no longer increase, then what you'll do is maintain, right? You'd hold on. You'd sustain what it is that you're able to handle. 5, 4, 3, 2. This right here is your last increase. All right, I am not the government or the CDC or your job or whomever. If I say the world is open again, the world is going to be open to you again in 25 seconds. Oh man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Did anybody feel like they got to like resistance 3 during that challenge? I see more than half of us in the blue RPM zone there at the end. Anyone else feel like you got to resistance 3 there at the end? J-Babe feels that way. Cool. Excellent. Oh man. There's only one more thing left for us to do. Last thing that we can do is just work together. I want to offer us the final 60 seconds of our workout to cover 2 miles. Now, we've been doing the yards thing with the race, and we've loved the graphic and the colors. But as soon as we see 105.0 miles, we will be taking off. Those of you who don't have miles might have kilometers. If that's you, same rules apply. I think it's what, 2.2 or something like that? I don't know, something like that. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. You have 60 seconds to cover 2 miles. Let's go. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if it's possible. I just made up something for us. I wanna see what we have. I still see a little bit of green and I see some yellow. There it is. Now we're getting into the red. Boom, now we're getting into the red. Look at that. I think we're on pace. Come on, come on, come on. Those of you not on the leaderboard, that is not a reason to not work, to not dig. Look at that, 30, 29, 28, 27, keep going. Almost there, Chad. Almost there, J-Babe. Almost there, TM. Almost there, Nazia. These are your final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, done, and done. The pink color has officially appeared behind me. That means that the ride is over, the work is over. It is time to cool down. It is time to stretch. Excellent, excellent, excellent job, everybody. When you're ready, reach your hands toward the end of your handlebars. Stop your legs from moving. I hope that you enjoyed some of the position 2 work that we did today. I hope that you enjoyed the races. I hope you enjoyed being motivated by the other people who are on the leaderboard with you. If you're ready to switch legs, so am I. Opposite leg forward. Heels down, calves, hamstrings get a great stretch. And then when you're ready, push your hips forward. Arch your back with your shoulders relaxed. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths. And then when you're ready, switch sides. I want to encourage you to take advantage of the new options that we have here at Motosumo for you. We have recovery and express rides, 10 and 15-minute rides. So make sure that you check those out. If you have any questions about them, feel free to reach out to whichever one of us you feel the most comfortable reaching out to and asking about either one of those options. All right. I want to thank you all again so much for being here today. Let's see what we still have on the leaderboard. Looks like everyone's still here. J-Babe, Chad B, Nausea, Trouble Medic. Thank you all so much. Any questions that you have, feel free to reach out. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, happy holidays. There we go, happy holidays. I think the holiday season starts now. Listen, I'll see y'all when I see you. Have a good one. Thank you so much.